Well, hey there YouTube, how you doing today? Thanks for tuning in. So we are out at one of Utah's most iconic outdoor locations, sites? I don't know exactly what to call it, but it's a piece of art that is in the Great Salt Lake. It's called the Spiral Jetty. And so honestly, I've heard about this my entire life and I've never come out here. I don't know why, but we finally decided to make the trip and do it today. Spiral Jetty, like I said, is an art piece that was made in 1970 by Robert Smithson. Now, I don't know anything about him. Really, I just looked it up quickly on the internet and there's a little plaque here. But he built it in 1970 out of just natural minerals that were already here, so like mud, salt, and basalt rocks. And so it's this cool little jetty that goes out into the Great Salt Lake and does a counterclockwise spiral. Right now, because of the drought last year, it is exposed completely, and so we're gonna go wander around down on it. But before we do that, I thought I'd tell you about getting here because it was a lot further out here than I thought. So it's about 2 hours from where I live in Salt Lake. It might be an hour 45 depending on where you are in the valley, but it took a while. So you had to go up past Brigham City and then out over towards Corinne. And so I was driving up through some rain. We're driving on this little country road that goes out past a big Walmart distribution center. It even goes past a rocket testing ground for NASA. So that's pretty cool. Keep following the signs for Golden Spike National Historic Monument, something like that, where the Transcontinental Railroad met and put the spike in Utah. Utah's claim to fame. Follow signs for this project and it just keeps taking you out, and then you eventually get out onto this dirt road. It's not really dirt, but it's definitely not like paved. So, and you're driving along, and then these cows up here. So, you know, be careful, drive safe. There's a little parking lot for it. So that's all the quick facts that you need to know. I might pull out the anemometer again. It's a little windy, might check the temperature. It's a little chilly, but let's get exploring. Sitting here in the middle of the jetty. It's 1,500 feet long, so it's easy to kind of walk out around among it, especially when it's, you know, dry like it is now. It's just a big sand feature at the moment, but it's pretty cool. I can't imagine constructing all this like by hand. It's a lot of work. It's pretty cool though. I imagine it's beautiful with the water. I've seen pictures. I'll see if I can find some on the internet that aren't copy claimed or whatever. Super pretty day. It's a little chilly. We'll pull out the temperature gauge and see what it's like. Always remember to stay hydrated. Water is important, especially when there's not a lot of it. Super pretty, man, like especially out here, like you're on the back. So there's the Wasatch Mountains. When you're driving up I-15, they're on the right. And then on the left, there's, you know, some other mountains. And so we're even further west than those. So we're on the back side of those. It's pretty cool. It's just, there's nothing out here, you know. I've never been this far up on the Great Salt Lake before. So it's pretty cool to see. And there's just something about getting out in the world that just makes you feel better and alive and just different, you know what I mean? It's good to see nature every now and then. But yeah, the lakes receded pretty far. You can see from some of the shots that I've gotten. I don't know what the capacity is, but if we have another year like we did last year, I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, we did get some snow, so we'll see how it goes, the drought. All right, the temperature's starting to normalize. It's about 41 degrees right now, 41, 42. So my hands are cold, but everything else I'm about all right. It's just the wind that's really getting me. So the dew point, 37 degrees. The relative humidity is 83.4. Wind speed, max of 10 miles an hour since I've been sitting here, and the average is about 7. Another weather moment with Chris. Weatherman, it's an important part of the world. It's an important part of creating the world. Let me know if you guys like this little segment now that I've been doing with this stuff. If you like the scientific facts, that, or if you're just skipping past it. Well, if you're skipping past it, then you're not seeing this. So, but let me know. Anyways, let's get back out there. north half, it's got this weird red pink hue to it, as opposed to the bottom half where it's kind of that blue regular color. I can't remember exactly why it does that. I learned about it once, I don't remember, but I'll tell you about it here. Howdy guys, Huge Chris here. I just checked, and the featured Google snippet from stateparks.utah.gov says that it is an algae called Dunaliella salina or something like that. Produces large quantities of this algae and it turns it red. Kinda cool. Anyways, back to the video. Thanks, future self. And now we're back on the shores. All kinds of salt all around. Fun fact of the day for you: the Great Salt Lake is more salty than the ocean. Fun fact of the day for you. Alright, we made it back up here to the little podium, little monument to the Spiral Jetty. Hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you enjoyed coming in today. I thought it was a great chance to come and see something that I've never seen before. And as you know, that's a big thing about this channel, is creating the world that you want to live in, seeing new things, and experiencing new things. If you get the chance to come out here, it's 2 hours away from Salt Lake City. Great trip. It is a little muddy, boots are a little salted up. Come prepared. The wind started ripping and it was getting real chilly, so make sure you're dressed with appropriately. There are no bathrooms. There's Golden Spike Monument nearby. I think that's the closest restrooms. I wish I had some gloves. My hands are freezing. I don't know if you can see how red they are, but if you guys want to check it out, I have Amazon links below for all my outdoor gear, so make sure you check those out. But if you want to see any other stuff in Utah that we're doing this spring, going down to Zion National Park, doing Angel's Landing before it becomes permitted, we'll try and learn a little bit about the permit process for you, see what that's like. I'm gonna try and get some good POV shots of the two cliff sides, so it should be a lot of fun. But if you want to see any of that, it'd mean a ton to me if you click subscribe and come along on our journeys. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. You just click a little button and it helps me out a ton. It makes my day. It doesn't necessarily blow up your phone with notifications, though if you do want to be notified, just click the little bell down there. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And remember, if you take anything from this video, I hope that you are now motivated to go create the world.